Oh my goodness. Presented by Wearable Fandom. Welcome to Wear Mighty Things. This is episode number 60. Can you believe it? 60 episodes in the last 2 years since we started this podcast. And man, it just doesn't feel like it's been that long. My friends, this is a podcast all about the Roosevelt's brand and community. If fandom, fashion, and friends sounds fun to you, well, then you have come to the right place. To receive all of our content updates, please click subscribe and ring that bell to get notifications of new content as it releases. My name is Dustin and I am your host. We had a lot of new subscribers sign up to Wearable Fandom in the last week. Some of you saw the collaboration that we did with the Phantom Traveler for the Skywalker Ranch General Store, which was an awesome video. We'll talk about that a little bit before. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But before I go any further, guess who's back again. John is back. Tell a friend. Welcome back, John. You're
Thank
back.
you, buddy.
Where were you?
I think my contract was up with Rebel Fandom, and there was some behind the scenes negotiations that needed to take place between my people and your people. And
oh, really?
And obviously, my now that we know that I'm a celebrity with an IMDb page and an actor and all, so the rates definitely went up. And your side didn't exactly want to play ball the way that my people wanted to play, and some tough decisions were made. But
yeah.
Look, we don't have to go into all that on the air. I'm just glad that we were able to make it work in the end.
Look, every one of these episodes gets at least 30 views, okay? And I'm just saying that we know what our audience is, but it's you weren't in Tucson, Arizona by any chance, were you?
I may have taken a little trip over to Arizona and
really
allegedly went over the border to Mexico. I mean, who knows?
Okay.
I can't talk a whole lot about that, but I think things have died down enough to the point where I can come back.
All right. Well, welcome back. It's great to have you back indeed. And it's Thursday night here. Every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. We show up here. We talk about Roosevelt's, and I'm excited to talk about them. But John, before we get started, I was going to ask, what are you wearing, my friend?
Why can't you say it a little bit more like turn me on a little bit? Like, so what are you wearing? Be a little bit more.
That's not in the contract. That's not in the contract. I don't have to do that.
You don't have to do it. I'm just saying I'd like it.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing? I don't know. I kind of look like Beaker. I'm starting to look like Beaker.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
What's on your shoulder? You got a monster on your shoulder.
I got a little parrot here. She's very excited to be back on the show.
How'd she climb up your arm?
I'm sitting on my couch, and she likes to rest on top of the couch.
And,
she decided she saw we were on, and she wanted to say hi to everyone.
All right. Well, hey. Nice to see her.
I am wearing my pizza beard hat. I love it because I love the colors underneath, and I am wearing my Doors hoodie, probably my favorite hoodie that I have. This is the travel hoodie. So always wear it whenever I'm in an airplane. Always wear it. So this is I felt good about being back today, so I want to throw in something fun. What are you wearing today, my friend?
Well, it's a little out of season, but I am a big fan of the Universal Monster, so I'm wearing the Freaky Tiki.
Freaky Tiki.
You know what you get that reference from Dodgeball?
Freaky
naughty. Freaky Tiki.
Get your freak on.
Best quote from that movie: "Nobody makes me bleed my own blood."
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we got another cameo.
Yeah. She wanted to come by. She gets excited. She has fun with the camera.
Did you introduce? Well, you need to introduce the audience, just because we had an influx of new subscribers, John, and not everybody knows your pets.
I see. Okay, well, this right here is Macy. This is my little Macy girl. She's a Chihuahua mixed with a Yorkie.
Oh, look.
The other one, he's getting jealous now because he sees I'm talking about her. But this is Macy, and this right here, this is my boy. This is my boy, Mr. Mickey Mouse. This is Mickey. He is a Chihuahua mixed with a Jack Russell, and these are my pets. These are the loves of my lives. Well, very much, and they like to come on the show and give their opinions and talk about things, and or they just like to yell when somebody's at the door, or they just see a light go on, or like they're very good protectors. If somebody were to actually break into the house, I think it would be fun, to see them trying to protect, because they're like, Mickey's like 14 pounds, like they can just kind of punt him across the room, and he'd be fine. I don't know, but he would try though. Like that's the thing. Like the dogs, they would try. They would do their best. I don't think they'd make it very far in protecting, but they would do their best for sure.
Have they ever been like startled and run away? Like, I.
Yeah. I really haven't had people. I had people over for the first time a couple of weekends ago for the Super Bowl, which by the way, very boring game. My God, I was a little disappointed. I was throwing my first party here in my apartment, and I was kind of hoping for a much more exciting game. And I'm assuming you were watching it as well. Very boring game. What happened there, Dustin?
I don't know. It was the halftime show was what I watched.
The script. I watched the halftime show too. I was happy to see Lady Gaga there. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge Gaga fan, so that was a great surprise. I was really hoping Daddy Yankee was going to come out with that Gasolina tease. That would have been fun. That was other than that, I really don't know anything about Mr. Bunny.
He's bad.
He's bad. He is bad, but he was a good bunny that night. He was I don't know much about Mr. Bunny, but I wish him all the best, and it seems like the people enjoyed his show. I didn't know. Did you enjoy? Are you a fan of Mr. Bunny?
I like him. I'm not like a super fan, but I appreciate him as an artist. I think that's the biggest thing. Like even Gaga, I'm not a huge Gaga fan, but I respect Gaga as an artist, and I think that's, for me, that's a big compliment, because it might not necessarily be music that I love to listen to all the time, but I can see the authenticity both in the performance and the choices that they make, and I think that's what I really show up for. That's why I always watch the halftime show, even if it's not a group or a band that I'm like particularly interested in. I always want to see like what do people do, what's interesting. Like was it The Weeknd? Do you remember was it last year or the year before?
He was a few years before. Yeah.
Awesome. Like what a killer show, right? And I've never seen The Weeknd live, but like that was really interesting.
Oh yeah, no, he did great. I think you had told me that there was another halftime show that you were really excited to watch that happening at the same time.
The Puppy Bowl.
The Puppy Bowl. That was the one, right?
Dun, dun, dun. Yes, the Puppy Bowl. The Puppy Bowl is cute because the Puppy Bowl has been going for like 20 years, and they've basically turned it into a way to get animals adopted. Like they put animals into the Puppy Bowl, and then they get calls for them, and people give them homes, which is like a win, So
there's a lot of dogs in there. Yeah, we watched the Puppy Bowl as well, and that's always a good time. That's always I definitely always enjoy the Puppy Bowl for sure.
Right. Well, the Roosevelts came out with a bunch of new stuff. There were Peter Pan just dropped today. The Little Things collection returned. We'll talk about the fact that they missed bringing back a restock of the shirt I've been waiting for 2 years on the Little Things collection, but we'll get to that. And of course, they had the goal celly for the hockey jerseys. They actually announced the winners of those today in a really fun way. But let's check in with the chat and see who's here. We've got the Captain Coach co-host is here. Ron banged it out, man. Ron, while you were on contract strike, Ron filled in, and now yes. Ron's going to be like, hey, I don't have a contract. What's up with this? And now, so you kind of like out of my business here, and now I'm going to be in trouble with Ron.
Oh, yeah. Look, well, first of all, I want to thank Ron, and I know Gabe came on as well. So I appreciate him as well. Stepping in. I was on contract strike. I really appreciate that. But you guys are great. It's always fun to watch. It's always fun to watch the show when you're not on it, which doesn't happen. I think I'm fairly consistent with coming on.
Yes, the last 2 weeks you were out in 2 weeks of 2 weeks. You're very consistent.
I was definitely, but it's always cool to watch the show, and very glad for people stepping in and helping me out. but I couldn't make it. So Ron, thank you very much, and Gabe as well. I know you were on there as well. So I appreciate you both. I love you both. Thank you. Means the world to me.
Yeah. And we have
I believe
Dino Trooper.
That is going to be Andrew Ferguson.
I was just going to say that. I was like, I can kind of see his profile pic. Hi, Andrew. It's good to see you. Welcome.
Andrew, yes, it was great. Andrew was hanging out with us in Disney last week. So always fun to hang out with Andrew. He's a great guy if you don't know him. Andrew actually works in Magic Kingdom. He works primarily. He works in Fantasyland, primarily Peter Pan. He's been there a long time. I think 15 years, if I'm not mistaken. So that's.
I thought it was more, but
it could be
like an eternity.
It could be. It could be. Maybe it was 25 years. I don't know. I could be wrong. He's been there a long time though. So
15 years is not like a big it's a big milestone to work anywhere for 15 years, but I thought he said more than that, but we'll let him confirm that in the chat if he likes. But yeah, that's great that you guys got to see him, and you guys have now hung out a couple of times in a fairly short period of time.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the Disneys. I enjoy. We were there. We were celebrating Ariane's birthday and Andrew's birthday as well, and we went over to Epcot and Magic Kingdom, and we had a great time. And then we hung out at Disney Springs, and we went to I think it was Port Orleans, and we had a great killer time. It was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy getting down to the parks. And what's great about Disney is that it's not even just about the rides; it's just about being there, being in the atmosphere. It's the best, and the people are the best thing as well.
Yeah.
So speaking about Disney, have you thought about, are you coming down to MegaCon?
Yes, I want to talk about that, but let's hold that comment because I want to acknowledge that I don't think I met Andrew, but I got to talk and hang out with Andrew on the Roosevelt's cruise, which is coming up again, May 15th to 18th.
Yes,
we're getting down to it, John.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty, and I do want to say, my DMs have been blowing up recently. As final payment is approaching for anybody who's been on. Which, by the way, when I say final payment, I mean anybody who's been doing a payment plan or has been, who's booked super early. You can book up until I think it's like 2 weeks before the cruise. Still, you just can't do a payment plan type of thing. So if I haven't gotten back to you in DMs, I apologize. My work hours have changed, and as well as there's a bunch of you who need me to call Royal Caribbean to change things on your account or add people or take people away and whatnot. And it's just been a little crazy, especially as we get closer. People have been DMing me more and more, a lot. And it's, I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling the pressure, but I will get back to everybody. I promise you. Awesome. But I'm very excited. I'm actually, I got some fun ideas and some things I'm working on. And I think everyone's gonna have a great time. I can't wait to see everybody in their killer tuxes. We're gonna have a really cool professional photo shoot, group photo, with everybody in their tuxes. And
everybody's wearing tuxes.
The exclusive tux.
Everybody's wearing the exclusive tux.
We're gonna have a date and time where we have a professional photographer take a photo with everybody wearing the tux, I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see this thing in person, Dustin. I'm so excited to see this thing in person.
I'm excited to see it too. Yeah, it'll be cool. I would love to be there for that photo because I wouldn't have the tux, so I would be like the obvious guy. I would be the guy with the contrast. Like the background that you're rocking right now is basically the design of the shirt.
Exactly. Yes. So, Dustin, is there any chance at all that we can see a last minute appearance come in? It's one weekend, Dustin. You can make
one in a million, 1 in a billion.
1 in a billion. Wow.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Oh, you're too slow, John. You're too slow on the movie quotes. That's a great Dumb and Dumber quote. So you're telling me there's a chance? That's fun. We'll see. I mean, I can't say that it's absolute zero. No, of course it's not absolute zero. It's just more of a we'll see. I would say this. If I come to the cruise, you will probably not know about it till I'm on the boat.
That would be if you just showed up on the ship, that would be a fun surprise. I mean, it would make things difficult because then I can't involve you in family dinner and everything because that's not set up. But that would be hilarious if you just showed up on the ship. That would
no. It's going to be good because what if I'm not on the ship? And I just message you and say, hey, meet me down on deck 7. And I just have you, I just keep you running around the boat looking for me the whole freaking weekend. I love it. Come on, man.
That would be a lot of fun. And the one other question I have for you is, look, I mean, I know more than likely you're not coming on the cruise, but will you try to score a tux on BST? Because I'm positive, as much as I want everyone to enjoy the tux and love it and keep it forever, I'm sure there's going to be a handful of people who are going to be trying to flip that stuff on BST. Do you think you'll be trying to get a tux on BST?
Well, the right answer here is no, but let me explain why. The reason I will not be getting a tux is because I hate the design. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm roasting John for being a contract holdout. Yeah. But no, I think actually I would feel weird to wear that tux if I wasn't there. Like, I got the little Steve's shirt from the Celebration of Life for Steve from last year, and I love the shirt, but at the same time, I would have rather have been there to get the shirt myself, right? So I just kind of lucked into it, and I'm very happy and thankful to have it. But at the same time, like, you know, the whole point of exclusives is it's kind of like a little bit of an extra souvenir that, like, you were there when this thing happened. And I know people chase the exclusives and they love when people do pickups for them, but for me, I would feel weird wearing that tux if I wasn't at the cruise. I'd rather show up to the cruise and not have it and be the guy who gets to complain about it for the rest of my life.
Well, I get that too. Well, I mean, anyway, I do hope to see you on the ship, but I mean, if you're not there, you know, you're not there. It is what it is. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Another big thing. So we'll come to the conversation about MegaCon a little bit later, but right now, just today, heard from my boss that you need to go to Japan. The Sunday day of MegaCon is when I need to leave to go to Japan. And boo-hoo for me, right? In fact, actually, I'm pretty excited about it because it's been a couple of years since I was in Japan at the spring season, which is when the cherry blossoms are out. And it's really, really nice. The weather is beautiful. It's still cool. It reminds me of San Francisco. And at the same time, it just comes back to being, one of these things where I like going to Japan. I like going to Japan all the time, but especially I love it during Sakura or during the fall. Like October, March, April are like the best time. So to be going at the end of March would be so supreme. So I need to balance this in and figure out, I'd like to come to MegaCon, but if I do, I'll probably be there for Friday only, and then I'll bail. That means no mosh. That means, like, I'll miss out on a bunch of stuff, but so I'm still working on it. I don't know for sure, but that's basically how it is.
All right. Well, I mean, Dustin would rather go in Japan than hang out with all the insiders and all our friends and whatnot. But we get it. We get it. You're working on PlayStation 27, and that's all that matters. It's all that you got to do.
Totally. Ron's blowing us up in the comments, so I put him on there, and
that's cool.
Still waiting to hear about Dustin's reservation. Yeah, there is no reservation. So you've heard. John, should we do a pod special from the ship? You guys can do it, but thankfully only one sane person has the keys for the upload. you could upload somewhere else. Need the three of us in one spot at a time. That I agree about. That I agree on.
I agree.
Yeah. And then he's reacting to my comments about the shirt. I've always felt that way about the MJ. I can't buy it. Agreed. Like, if you didn't already get one, forget about it.
No, I agree.
And then he asked me a really important question. When is Prime Sumo season? I'm glad you asked, because, Ron, Sumo, there are actually 6 tournaments during the whole course of the whole year. So every couple months, there's a new tournament. They've already had, let's see. Yeah, I guess, looking at the date, there already has been one Sumo tournament that was in Tokyo earlier this year. And now we've got another one coming up actually in a couple of weeks. It's not in Tokyo though. If it was in Tokyo, I would totally try to get tickets and go. When I went the last time with Logan, that was so cool. We had a great time. Really small seats, but really expensive and small seats. But had a great time, had an absolute great time. So Prime Sumo season is all the time. Every 2 months there's a tournament, and the tournaments go for 15 days. So there's always something to see. We got to get you into sumo, John. We got to get you into sumo.
I got to tell you, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because, and I believe our devices listen to us, and so occasionally, you'll bring up sumo on here. I keep getting this ad, this thing called Sumo and Sushi happening.
Oh, yeah. They tour that show around.
Happening in San Diego. I don't know why. I keep getting an ad for it. I'm assuming that's a thing for you, that you got the wrong guy. It should be advertising for you. I'm assuming you eat sushi and watch sumo wrestlers, or maybe the sumo wrestlers make the sushi. I don't know. I didn't get that far into it, but it sounds like a thing for you.
This is the event John's talking about here. So they have kind of a whole tour here, and then they basically, you can see around the outside of this, they have like it's kind of like a medieval times dinner kind of thing. And the ring that they have here, this elevated area, it's called the dohyo. Dohyo is what they call it. It's actually like a really big process for them to actually produce that. It's actually like a religious ritual to produce the dohyo. And they have all kinds of stuff, like they put fish in there, they put barrels of sake, and then they kind of pile clay up on that. So you can see this case, it's not exactly like a Shinto dohyo kind of configuration. They also see the green ring there. That's for people to be able to easily see when the guy steps out. But like in actual top division sumo, it's called a tawara, and it's made actually out of hay bales. It's like a hay bale that they stand on, so it's not like a green thing. So this is very different from like the Grand Sumo that I usually watch. But here they have the San Diego tour, so let's see what they've got. Oh, that's coming up real soon, like next weekend. They're going to be.
Will you be going?
No, I won't be going.
You can volunteer for a free ticket.
Yeah, no, I won't be going. But the wrestlers that they have here are actually. Let me see. Do they have who produces where the wrestlers from? Yeah. So there are a lot of people like who are very accomplished at sumo, but never become an actual paid or salaried sumo wrestler. So this is kind of a really fun thing. I would love to just talk about sumo sometime. I don't know if it's going to be interesting to people to know about, but I'm just saying, John, it's actually really cool. It's really fun. Need to get involved.
One day, you and I will.
One day more. Yeah, exactly. You knew exactly where I was going. That's good. I don't know that they can't copyright strike us because we're both bad singers.
Well, so. I mean, it seems like the last 3 or 4 episodes we did, we've gotten parts taken out.
We got Falloned. We got Falloned. Yes,
what clip should we show this week?
None. We're not showing any clips. We're not showing anything with audio.
I don't know, Dustin. That picture behind you, that's a Peter Pan. I think that's a copyright strike.
No. That's a Big Ben. That's a Big Ben. Big Ben.
Big Ben. Yep. He has a trademark.
I don't see Peter Pan or anything around there. There's nothing like that. So
I'm just saying. I think it's very. I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't know.
Actually, the worst thing we probably could do right now would be to broadcast a replay of some of the Olympics, like the guys in Canada cheating at curling or any of that kind of stuff, which would be fun to watch. But that would be like an instant copyright strike.
Have you seen? So I saw a thing with that today with the guy with the Canada, with the curling. He pressed on the rock, and the response that he gave was very weird. I don't know if you saw this or not. So
I saw it.
Cheating, and he is pretty much saying, "You plan to catch me cheating," is the way I kind of took it. And you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot about curling except for afterwards you're supposed to eat fries and gravy. Like that's the thing you do in Canada. You play curling and then afterwards you go eat fries and gravy. Like you're supposed to. It's a very friendly sport. So for a guy to drop the F-bomb and then on top of it all, a Canadian to drop the F-bomb, like the world is changing real fast here, John.
Everything's changing, Dustin. I think if he would have just been like, yeah, you know what? I think I did touch it. Like this would have been over by now. But
I
now,
agree.
he's throwing this big hissy fit, and he's like, "You're not supposed to watch me." He claims that they took that angle to try and catch him cheating. I'm like, and they did.
Yes, they did. And it's really good. Ron's comment is awesome because it's a great segue into our next segment, John, which is Ron says curling makes me feel like I could still be an Olympian. I'm with you, Ron, but next time you watch curling, I want you to see the stretch that's involved in like throwing the rock. Like they're basically doing like a side split, not a center split, not like the old Von Damme center split, but like a side split to get down there, and then they're coasting. So yes, I agree with you, but you got to get low, and I don't know if I can
Get
do
low,
that. I don't know if
low,
I can get
low.
that low. Exactly.
You can try. You can try to get that low, but I don't know if you're going to get there.
Well, John, I asked you just before we came on the air to think about like what sports do you think you could be good at? More specifically, in the spirit of the Olympics, maybe not necessarily just the Winter Olympics, but what are sports that you think that you could actually get a medal in? Maybe not a gold medal, there's got to be enough people that can compete, but like what we'll go back and forth. I have a couple and I want to hear yours. What's a sport you think you could get a medal, a made up sport that you think you could get a medal at?
Okay. So and listen, there's a lot of sports happening in the Olympics. And I'll be honest with you, I don't watch the Olympics, Dustin. Your
dogs do.
The dogs, they cheer them on. They do watch the Doggy Olympics. They're really into it. It's just I don't know. It was just not my thing growing up. My parents were into it, and like they tried to get me into it. I was just like, I don't know. Like I don't like so like we get everybody together to see who's the best in sports in each country, and I'm just like, I don't care. I'm like I couldn't care who's the best in each country. Like I don't. Do you, Justin? Do you genuinely care?
I care about certain sports, and it's fun to watch. I care about hockey because it usually comes down to, for both men and women, the U.S. and the Canadian teams. And now that the NHL players are actually playing in this year, they pushed in the collective bargaining agreement at the NHL to be able to go play for the gold medal. So it's nice to see those players compete at the top level. But do I watch every sport? No, absolutely not. Figure skating's cool. The skeleton is cool. But yeah, I don't really have time. There's just so many events.
There is a lot of, and it goes on forever.
3 weeks, bro. It's worse than a sumo. It's worse than a sumo basho, a tournament.
Yeah, it's a lot. But in terms of what sports would I excel in the Olympics?
Yeah, and give me one. Well, no. More specifically, the setup is a made-up sport, because if you tell me that you're going to medal in skeleton, I'm going to be like, no way.
What is skeleton? That's a sport?
Skeleton is where you ride like the sled head first with a crash helmet on, and you've got to go through the twists and turns. Mm-hmm. You just basically get on there and you steer it with your calves. You steer the sled with your calves.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, so are we doing 1 and 1? Or are we doing all three at once?
Yeah.
All right. So my first thing, and this comes from basically what I already do during the Olympics, is I would excel in competitive napping.
Napping.
I will sleep through that shit.
Wow, I love it.
Like the entire thing. Like just get me a mattress, nice bed frame, and I'm good. And I will sleep through all that shit.
I love it.
And I will outnap anybody.
I will outnap anybody.
I will outnap you, Dustin. It's going down to bed.
Okay, you're yelling timber.
I'm yelling. It's going down, and I'm yelling timber. You better move, and you better dance.
You better snooze.
You better snooze, baby.
What I love about that sport is the fact that they always have professional gear for whatever sport. Like it doesn't matter what the sport is. There's like pro level gear, and I love the idea of like professional pillows and blankets that are designed to help you go to sleep faster. Why do we have to? Why can't we just have those in regular real life?
Like literally, like professional pillow, professional mattress, professional CPAP machine. Like we good.
I love it.
So that would be my that would be my first sport that I would excel in.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Dustin, what's your first sport?
I've got several, but my first one, John, would be Olympic defenestration. Do you know what that is?
No.
That's shoving people out of windows. I would shove people out of windows from the highest distance with the farthest distance away from
I want to push people out of windows. Sign me up.
Hey, it's my sport, buddy. You think you could beat me? I mean, think about it. I'll have my professional defenestration gloves, and then I'll like, you get the push, and you measure it by how far away from the building does the person get before they go down, right?
Now,
I love it.
Now, the people you're pushing off, are they part of the team or are they part of the other team?
They're part of the other team, of course.
Okay. So
they're the Canadian guy with the big mouth who cheated at curling. Like, he'd be the guy you get shoved out.
They're actively fighting to not get pushed off. They're not.
No. They just have to stand there. They're not trying to resist it. But you know what? Maybe we should have a little resistance. Yeah, I like that idea. These are all made up sports.
I'm in. I love it.
All right.
There are definitely people I want to push out a window. Like, I'm ready.
We got to catch up with the chat here. I love it. Captain Coach Co-host says the three of us and one other viewer in a 4-man bobsled. Sold. I'm in there. Or a 2-man luge of Dustin and John. Yep. On your sleeping capability, we know you slept through the last 2 weeks of shows.
Contract negotiations.
Yeah, that's what you call it. Ann says you could be a professional pillow princess. I love it.
Absolutely.
And Brian, hey Brian, what's up? He's speaking of defenestration. That sport sounds evil, but damn, I'm in. Do we get to choose who we're pushing? It's the members of the other team, right? So the thing I like about this is what we're optimizing for is different than the Olympics, right? It'd probably be harder to push a big guy out the window. So big guys would have a role to play in an Olympic sport like that, right? From both the shoving and the being shoved part.
They would. They absolutely would.
All right. Let's get to your next one. What's your next one?
My next one, and Dustin, I'm going to say this is a game you definitely played as a kid. Maybe you've played it as an adult too. But you definitely played it as a kid. At least for me, we played it at family parties. Usually when I say family parties, I mean like someone's like confirmation or maybe a sweet 16 or things of that nature. And I was super competitive at it. And while I might be rusty, I think I could still do very well at it. And I am going for competitive musical chairs.
Ooh. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's good. And I don't know if you've seen, but there's a lot of social clips where people get down to the last chair. People get downright aggressive.
They will pull the chair. Absolutely. I've seen people, they get right in the middle of they will do whatever they can to get into that last chair. And I just want to say, when I was a kid, that game was that was my game. That was my thing. You were not beating me at musical chairs.
I love it.
So I say let's bring it back. Why aren't we doing musical chairs today? If that was in the Olympics, I'd watch it.
I love it.
I don't give a shit if you can ice skate, but if you can destroy musical chairs, I'll put money on that.
Money. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So what's the pro gear? Keeping it real, what's the pro gear for musical chairs? Do you bring your own chair and they put it in a circle? Do you have to have anti-skid pant pads? What do you do? What's pro gear?
Well, I mean, before you even get to that part, Dustin, you got to bring the professional speakers. Make sure you got the best speaker.
Yes.
You got to play the tunes off of something. All right.
Yes.
And
Love it.
But I think because the Olympics is low budget, I think they would come in with a Zune or something. Remember the Zune?
The Olympics is low budget. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That is not true.
Who's funding this? Who's funding this thing?
Usually, the Olympics. This is good. This is the kind of thing that gets us canceled. But the Olympics is an international scam where the International Olympic Committee convinces different countries to agree to be the host. And those countries pay to build out a ton of infrastructure, especially for the Olympics.
And they never
then
get used
people
again.
show up. Well, sometimes they become training facilities, like in Japan, in the Nagano region, which in the 90s, they hosted one of the Winter Olympics, I think. They still use those as training. Like the gear doesn't change all that much, but people build stadiums. And the idea is like, hey, you've got all this development and you get all of the tourism that comes along. And I'm pretty sure that the measurements say that it's really bad for the host countries. Everybody thinks it's going to be great because they want to be on the world stage. And then they get the people there and they're just like, nah, this ain't it, bro.
This ain't it.
So it's pretty scummy.
I agree. I think we need to do away with the Olympics, truthfully.
Yeah.
Or they should just put me in charge of it. Because
well, before they do, I'm going to give you my my next
I'm
one.
ready.
And
I'm ready.
it's a little bit on theme with yours, John. I think I could medal at Olympic name that tune.
Olympic name that tune. Ooh, I like
Olympic
that.
name that tune.
I like that. That's a good. See, why aren't they doing this in the Olympics?
I mean, I don't know, because they didn't hire us. Hire us,
Olympic people.
But then we're part of the conspiracy if we're swindling some country into hosting and spending millions of dollars to build out all this stuff.
Why do we need to build out infrastructure? Don't we have enough stadiums in the world? And like, why aren't we just holding this at Madison Square Garden? Like, I don't get it. Like,
it's not big enough. It's not big enough. That's for sure.
It's big enough. Musical. How much space does musical chairs take up?
Oh yeah. Well, when they do the World Cup, like if the World Cup is in the US or something like that, they'll host it across multiple states. So they'll have like when I was younger and I lived in Orlando, when the World Cup was in the US, they actually had it in 3 different places in Florida, and including downtown Orlando. So you could go see, I think it was like Mexico. I don't remember who else was playing on that side, but yeah, they'll split it up across the different states. And when the US is going to host the Summer Olympics soon too, and I think they're going to split that across multiple states as well.
Oh God, I hope they don't do it here. I don't need that in my life. Who needs that in their life?
Do you have a third one? Do you have a third sport?
I do have a third sport, and Dustin, I'm not going to lie to you. This is not. I don't know if you call this a sport, but I feel like it should be. Because
okay.
This is going to be a throwback for you, Dustin. I think this is going to be such a throwback that you're going to be like, I'm surprised you even know what this is. That's what I think.
Okay.
There was a show that I watched growing up, and I don't think it was necessarily airing live when I was watching it. I think these were repeats.
Okay.
It was a game show. And it was probably my favorite game show growing up. I thought this was so much fun. And I think if we did this on a grand scale, like the Olympics, I'd destroy everyone.
Okay.
And before I say the game show, I want you to take a guess. You get one guess. You get one guess, Dustin.
One guess of just like a wild game show that happens to be online.
A wild game show that would be it would be fun to watch in the Olympics, that I potentially watched as a kid, but I'd have to look it up, but I don't think I watched it. I don't think new episodes are being produced when I watched it. I think I were watching repeats on whatever channel this was airing
on. Wow, that's tough. I want to say Hollywood Squares.
Oh, that is such a good one, but not what I was thinking about. Dustin, if we're going, Hollywood Squares is fun, but it's not Olympic level. Okay?
Oh, well, how about Double Dare?
Double Dare, I loved Double Dare growing up, and that's great, and I should have picked that. But
Mark Summers of Food Network fame was the host.
Yes, he was. But no, I am saying let's do Olympic-style supermarket sweep, baby.
Oh yeah, great show. Oh, I love it. Yes. You know what I love about that is it can showcase the disparity of money around the world. Because everybody has to compete based upon the median income of their country. Oh, that's so funny. I like it.
I would love, just imagine Olympic level, like the This is the dumbest thing I've thought of. But like, I felt like in the show, the aisles were so small. You could really go all out if we had an Olympic level stage for supermarket sweep, right? I don't know. We'd have the carts. We'd have the big blow ups. We'd have the aisles going through. I think I think this could be a lot of fun. And frankly, why are we not bringing back supermarket sweep? All right.
I think it's a great show. Well, I'll tell you why, because inflation. That's why. It's a pretty bad idea the advertisers to be like letting people know, like, you know, one of the things that happens is you go pick up those hams and the shrinkflation has made the ham like half the size and you're like, that's $30. You just like reiterates how much we're getting ripped off at the grocery store these days. But I love that idea. And the chat had some really good calls here. Brian was like, guts. I like, good guess.
Yeah.
Nick Arcade.
That's a throwback. Absolutely.
So, my buddy Kirk was a production assistant on that. That was produced in Orlando.
Oh, wow.
And Nick Arcade, his job was to teach the kids how to play the video games so that they could basically be on the show.
Oh,
so
shit,
that's
so cool.
That was cool. Yeah, that was like towards high school times. Gladiator. Here's the one I thought I should have thought of. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah.
Get Olmec in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron says, I'm in, give me the cart. But how about Shop Till You Drop? I love it.
I think it could be a lot of fun. Dustin, you're going to slap me, but can we pull up a clip of Supermarket Sweep, please?
What could go wrong?
What could go? That's not being aired. No one's got the rights to that. No one's got the Supermarket Sweep rights anymore. Come on.
Doesn't matter. Here, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll share without audio and see if we can get away with it. How about that?
When was the last time you watched an episode of Supermarket Sweep? That's like, did I just bring that back to you? Like, was that a
no? It's kind of like one of those things that's just on. Here, let's get a real old one.
Yes. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Oh, that can we bring him back? Is he still alive? Who is that guy?
He's the host.
Yeah, I know he's the host, but like, we should bring him back. Show me them run. Yeah, no, he's just talking right now. I want to see. No, I want to see.
You want to see the round?
Yeah, I want to see them run through the shit.
Here's the funny part. Can you see? I don't know if you ever watched this, but can you see that the end of the video where that little hump? Most people skip the whole. Do exactly what we're doing. Skip until they get down to here.
They get to the round. Yes. This is it. This is what I want to do on an Olympic level, and I think this would be perfect.
I love it.
Snack, don't diddle daddle. Instead, head for a box of fiddle faddle. I love it.
Fiddle faddle.
I don't even know what fiddle faddle is.
Fiddle faddle is like a popcorn thing, but I don't think they make it anymore. And I thought that's I thought that's a New York thing.
To satisfy your Swedish friend Lars, build your canopies on an English snackers made by
Mars.
Cars.
I was thinking like yeah.
Dustin,
they got it. They won.
They got oh my god, yes. I'm getting happy for oh my god, they're gonna cry. Yes. I love this. This is amazing. This one as good as like the one where they run around and they try to like fill their shop cart? Is that Shop Till You Drop? No. This is the one. This is what I thought we were doing. This is what I want to see. Right.
Like basically where they put them on and they like make them run with the shopping cart.
Yes.
Right. And they just try to go get the most expensive stuff. So they get like big cuts of like these big hams. They just throw them in there. And the goal is to like have the cart with the most dollars full of stuff.
Oh man. I mean, so if you were on this show today, what would you immediately be going to?
These turkeys. I would go for turkey. I don't know why she's getting soft serve. Why is she getting soft serve?
You need to,
it takes too much time.
You need to replenish. You need to replenish yourself.
No, this is like that stupid soda machine at Buc-ee's that was just like, all right, then this guy. Oh, what's this guy going after? Coffee, expensive coffee. Yeah. Oh wait, no, these are Prego cans. All right, what is she going after? We need to put in like the like little. Yeah, she knows to go for the meats.
Oh yeah, go for the meats, baby. Let's go.
Here's what I wonder. I wonder if these are actually real food and that this was in a real grocery store, or if it's a set. Because it looks kind of like a real grocery store.
They had a live studio audience. It had to be.
Oh, she's gonna grind coffee. This lady is insane. But we know because we watched the end, she's the winner. So her strategy is smart. Because remember, we already saw that they were the ones down here that actually made it. Oh, cheese. Yeah.
Cheese,
look at those.
All blocks of cheese.
So the thing is, that looks like real cheese, but it can't be.
It's got no. They donate the food. I'm sure they donated the food afterwards.
To who?
Africa. I don't know. I mean, it's just a place.
All right. Well, that was fun. I hope we don't get nerfed for that. But let's shift gears here, John, and talk a little bit about the Roosevelt.
No, you didn't give me your third.
Oh, my third one. Well, I was going to skip it, but I
want to know.
All right, I'll give it to you. I believe that every now and again you get a flavor or a taste in your mouth, food, something that you don't like. And and your body is telling you, I don't like that. Get that out of you. Get that out of there. And so you need to spit it out. Well, I believe that we can have an Olympic sport for distance of spitting disgusting things. And most specifically, I think I could medal in the propulsion, the expellation, if you will, of Pepsi soda from my mouth at distance out of pure and sheer absolute disgust. So I would have to take a big swig of Pepsi. I would make a lot of faces, and then I would spit it. And I think I could win for distance. What do you think?
I think you could. It would really suck if they're an advertiser for the Olympics. But I still think we got.
That's even better. That's even better that they're an advertiser. It's like,
I love it, suckers. Let's do it. I think that's a great idea, and I think we need to somehow get to the Olympic Committee and like get them to put this stuff on. Like, how do we get to the Olympic Committee and make this real?
I don't know, but let's do it. But in the meantime, let's catch up on all the stuff that's kind of released from the Roosevelts. There were a number.
Oh, that's right. We have shirts to talk about. I forgot. I got really hyped on Supermarket Sweep.
We have some really cool shirts to talk about. There were 3 different drops, and before we dive into this, do you want to talk a little bit about the goal celly?
The goal, yeah. I don't know, Dustin. Did you see my?
I didn't see yours or Ron's, but I did see the winners. I saw the ones that Scotty and John Crossbar. I love it. His name is Crossbar. That's great. I love it.
I will say, I think Ron did an amazing job. Ron did a really great job. In fact, if we can pull up his video, I feel like it's worth it. No,
I don't want to get nerfed. Sorry, Ron. I know we all know you. We all know you did a great job.
Ron did a really great job. I think I did a good job too, but Ron definitely beat me. Ron's was definitely cooler. He was the magic man. Ron was the magic man, and he was like, oh, he shoots, he scores, and cheering, and then he was wearing a hockey jersey, and then he was like, oh, now you see me, and I'm totally paraphrasing here, and I'm totally ruining this, but he had a bunch of shirts in his sleeve tied up, and he was pulling them out, and I think it was all Wales, and I think it was all Wales too. He's like Magic Man, and I was like, oh shit! I'm like, that's cool. Like, I didn't see that coming. I thought that was a lot.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's fun.
I was in Disney when the post was made. I was hanging out.
Oh, I saw yours. You did the ice bucket challenge with Andrew.
Yeah. But then we had the boat coming by from Port Orleans, and I had them cheering for me too. So I thought that was gonna, I thought that was gonna push me over the edge. But you never know. Hey, look, I'm very happy for the winners, and I think I think everybody did a great job.
I'm happy that they did the contest. I mean, it's possible that those will eventually become available for purchase, so we can pick one up, later. But it was just cool. It was just cool, and they did a nice job on the video edits for how they revealed the actual. They did a really cool job.
I think Scotty and John were a lot of fun. But Dustin, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little upset that I didn't see your video in. and I don't know what happened there. Why weren't you participating?
Well, the pros don't try to exclude or dunk on the
Oh, I
amateurs.
see. Yes, that's right. It would have been unfair for you.
You also didn't see a pizza beard party version either, did you?
I
So
did
I'm just
not.
saying.
No, I did not. No, you're right. I forgot about that. I should
No,
have realized that.
I was just busy. I was just busy, and I was trying to think about it. I was like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? And then didn't come up with anything that I thought was good. And anything I would have come up with wouldn't have been better than the winners. So, I mean, that's actually the reality of it all. So, but it's good. Good. Congrats to the winners, and glad that they ended up getting there. Now let's switch over and talk about what's good from this past week. This Transformers drop actually happened over the weekend, and they've gotten into this habit now where they're doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Sometimes Friday is like a restock, but if there's going to be something new, they're kind of like slipping out of the week and into the weekend, which I think is really cool. These were basically breakfast balls shirts for existing patterns. Although, are these Team Autobot? Are these actually? I don't remember a Kunu that basically has like the Autobot or the Decepticon kind of config. Do you remember anything like that?
I do not off the top of my head. I'm going to look that up because usually they don't change the names if it's the same. If it's the same design, that is the only one of that. So that Team Autobot is not a previous.
Yeah. So that one is cool. I mean, you see a lot of people now. You see a lot of people driving around that have like Autobot or Decepticon stickers on their cars, which is kind of fun. That one sold out. They had an equivalent Decepticon one here too. Are you big fan of the Transformers?
Robots in disguise.
More than meets the eyes.
I mean, growing up, just like every kid my age, I had a crush on Megan Fox, and Megan Fox was in the Transformers movies.
Oh, I see.
So of course I watched the Transformers movies because who doesn't like to watch Megan Fox and a bunch of shit blow up? Right? I mean, no, of course. Yeah. I mean, fun. So I definitely watched the Michael Bay movies. I mean, I think it's only appropriate that we talk about Shia LaBeouf. Holy crap, what's going on with that guy? He had a weekend.
Just do it.
He had a weekend. He was in jail this weekend.
Not the first time.
Not the first time. Not my first time. He's going through it. So Shia, if you're watching, let us know if you need any help. Seems like you're really going through it. So I hope everything works out for you, buddy.
You want us to bail you out? Just do it.
Do it. Do you remember when Shia LaBeouf sat down and watched all his movies and live streamed himself watching all his movies?
Yes, I do remember that. That was pretty bonkers too.
And then he fell asleep during Holes.
Well, I mean, as one does.
As one does.
There's a comment actually in here. Ron is kind of calling attention, I think, to the construction here on the sleeve. You can see the seam here. Is this the stitching on the sleeves look most sloppy on both of these? Yeah, maybe a little bit. These are probably photos taken of the samples. So I like the design, but yeah, that is a little bit weird. Then you look at the construction over here, whatever the thread is. Let's take a look at the other one just to follow up on this tip and see. Yeah, it's the same thing. Same thing over here. See that? See how you can? It's a little bit more obvious. It could just be how the sleeve is turned, but that kind of means that there's an angle that people could see it. So if you're on the golf course, which is the whole point of this, and then more importantly, like look at this like sleeve up here. So not the best photo of what hopefully is a pretty good design when you see it in person. But yeah, great point, Captain, Coach, co-host. That is but they both sold out, so I guess we'll find out what people have to say about those. Then there was Dynamite, and actually I don't remember this either as a Kunu. Do you remember this one? This is all the Dinobots. Grimlock golfing.
I do not, but I'm going to look it up right now though and see if that is a previous
Yeah.
Dino
If this was a Kunu, I would have it. So I'm pretty sure that this
yes.
is not a Kunu.
Yeah, no, it is not. Can you give me your best Dynamite?
Dynamite. This one's great because you've got the background, which is really fun. Like the backfield is really cool. That how it fills in the Dinobots. But yeah, man, this is pretty cool. I did not observe the same sleeve construction thing, but again, that this shirt is like lighter color, so it might not show up as much as the other ones did.
Sure.
And then we had Cyber Comics. This one's pretty cool. This is what we call a John Ass shirt.
This is a John Ash shirt?
Ass shirt. John
It's
Ass
not an
shirt.
ass shirt. It's not an
Like
ass shirt.
Like a grown ass man. It's a John Ass shirt.
John Ash shirt. It's a bomb ass shirt. It's a good one.
It's purple.
It is purple. It is kind of purple. It's not as deep purple as I like, but I mean, but yeah, no, that's probably the one that I'd buy. That is definitely a John shirt.
Yeah. This one I might wear this one if it was gifted to me, but I'm not into it.
Are you hinting that I should be gifting you this?
No, no. If you want to gift me a shirt, you can pick a different one. Then we had like the driver head covers, which are cool. You got Megatron, Optimus, and Bumblebee here, and then also Starscream. I love how the putter head cover. I don't know if you golf, but maybe when you get older you'll golf. I haven't golfed in a long time, but
mini golf, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. There you go. If you show up to mini golf with a golf bag, dude, that's a video that should be made. Some dude shows up to mini golf with like a professional set of putters for mini golf, and he's great. You've got the jumbo putter grip here. It looks cool.
Show up at Top Golf. I brought my own.
Yeah.
I love it.
The ball markers here are nice, which implies that these might be pins at some point in time in the future. So good stuff for the Transformers. I thought that was pretty cool.
It's cool drop.
Then we went over to the Little Things collection, John. And at the start of the show, I told you there was some stuff that I was waiting for.
Yes.
But man, I was bummed out because I'm waiting for the little hot sauce bottles or little hot peppers.
Yes,
there's
you did tell us.
A shirt for a long time. I've been wanting to get that, and it just hasn't been restocked. So I've been waiting for both of those shirts. But we did see some pretty good stuff. We saw Bloom Shakalaka, Party Bites, Stealthy Stars, Wee Cows, and they had those in women's cuts as well as the men's.
The men's.
Yeah, and so I'm curious, which of the little things kind of caught your attention?
I will say, for me, it was Bloom Shakalaka. I actually think that is a really nice floral. It's a type of floral that I feel like we don't see often. And I really and it's sold out. I mean, so clearly the people agree with John. I think that's a really nice shirt, and it's something that you don't immediately see up close when you're just looking at it, but when you get up close to it, you can notice all the detail, and I think it looks. I think that's the winner in my case. I would definitely.
What am I supposed to be thinking? What am I supposed to be thinking? It says bold blues and vibrant colors collide in grand, minuscule fashion in this floral design. So this is like an original, just like floral design. Is that the angle?
I believe it is, and I'm all for it. It is little flowers. It is little blue flowers, and
that's fine.
I see nothing. I'm a real man. I'm happy to wear flowers, and I think it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I like it. I didn't buy it. It was sold out before I got there, but I like it. I'm a little bit like, what is this? That's cool. I actually really like this Stealthy Stars, and this is what we call a Dustin ass shirt. And these are our little shurikens, John.
Yeah, the little shurikens.
Yeah, and look at that. It's a matched pocket, buddy.
Oh, there you go. They kept you in mind. They kept you in mind for sure.
They did. And it's sold out too. So I guess it was the winner also.
It was, yes, they were both the winners. Exactly.
I see Mickey has shown up.
Mickey, he wanted to give his opinion. He really likes the Park Bite shirt with all the food on it. That's his favorite. He really likes that. But he just wishes they were bigger. He doesn't like little bites. He likes big bites.
Yeah. Brian throws Boom Shakalaka, makes me want to play NBA Jam again. Great stuff.
And NBA Jam, that's a throwback. Holy crap.
Yes.
I remember playing NBA Jam on my PS2.
We need it. Well, that's funny that you say that. You're showing your age, John, because NBA Jam was a coin-op game in the arcade first.
Oh, no. And I was thinking NBA Street.
Oh, yeah. No. This is From Downtown. It was Marv Albert. And you know what was funny is that actually Marv Albert was involved in a scandal where he bit a prostitute on the butt. And what? Yeah, there's like a lot of things going on there, right? One, he was with a prostitute. Two, he's obviously a national figure. And three, he's biting her on the back. And, and I guess maybe his check bounced also because she went public and told the press.
You pay for a prostitute with a check? I thought that would be a cash only business.
Do you know who actually did that for real?
No, Charlie Sheen?
No, but I would believe it. Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer, his check bounced on a prostitute?
So at the time, Jerry Springer was the mayor of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes, before the show, yes.
And he wrote a check to a prostitute and it bounced.
My God.
And then he had to resign from being mayor in disgrace. And then he went on TV and made a whole bunch more money.
I mean, I enjoy the Jerry Springer show. I mean, do you?
I mean, it was fun. I mean, it seems tame by today's standards, but if you ever get the question of like what famous TV celebrity bounced a check to a prostitute, you know the answer.
Who is Jerry Springer?
Who is Jerry Springer?
Should we do Where Mighty Things Jeopardy?
Yeah, we could do that, but we need to kind of work this out. What'd you think about this Weak House shirt? This shirt is weird.
Not for me. I don't know if this is a reference to something, but
well, manatees are big in Florida. So growing up, we used to fundraise for the manatees. When you go to school there's like manatee fundraisers. There's places where you can go and swim with them.
Are they the reason why I have a paper straw?
No, that's just general like ocean. Like,
is that the sea turtles?
Sea turtles like snort the straws up their nose. Yeah.
Kill the sea turtles. Kill them all.
No, don't kill them. They live for a long time. If
I want my straws back.
I want my straws. I want my MTV. Anyways, Weak House is sold out. So I guess people love this one. People love that one
too. It seems like Little Things Collection is a very successful drop.
Yeah, pretty good. But they didn't bring back my hot peppers, and I'm bummed on that. And then we had the big one, which was the Peter Pan. Anytime there's a Roosevelt's drop around Disney, it's always a big deal. This drop was quite impressive, John. We had a really good example of Captain Hook and Peter in a duel, which a great shirt. There's a kind of a fun collection, Hooked It that looks pretty fun. We've got the Pirate's Life shirt over here. Never Grow Up, which is fun. In a reference back to the what do you call those kids? The boys from Neverland. I forget the kids' names. This was my big win, John, Navigating Neverland. And this one's pretty cool because it's basically a map of the Lost Boys hideout. It's the Lost Boys. You guys don't have to, you don't have to come at me.
You're gonna be surprised. This was actually my favorite as well. I know it's not a typical John shirt.
Whoa!
That was that. I was gonna try and surprise you before you said it and let you know that was actually my favorite as well. That was the winner in my eyes. I thought that was a really cool looking shirt.
Prediction right now. You ready for this?
Ready for it.
There's a silver metallic colorway of this for MegaCon. It's going to be an exclusive at MegaCon.
Oh,
calling it now. Calling it now.
You think MegaCon? Hold on, MegaCon or D23?
I mean, either one makes sense, but I think they want to just get it done now. So I'm gonna say MegaCon. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I definitely think that this shirt is begging for that silver treatment that we got for the Mickey and the Purgle. But this is a really, really good one. I'm glad we're finally on the same page. And then we've got a full panel This shirt, of course, is great. This is like kind of like the iconic hero art from Peter Pan. Really nice. The second star to the right, dude. Look at this polo.
Yeah, sold out.
This polo is awesome.
The killer looking polo for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, boot it up. I mean, this is just a fun shirt to wear anyways. And then, the only kind of signal that you got that this is a Disney shirt is Peter kind of flying through the sky here. I mean, this is just such a good drop. Really great designs. Not all of them are my favorite designs, but I like them. And wait, there's more. There's more.
But wait, there's more.
The Smee. The Smee never gets any respect. It's always Captain Hook, but here's one where we have the Smee gets his own breakfast balls. We get to see like his iconic stripes, but let's see if we can get a slightly better view of this. When you zoom in, yeah, here we go. This should show up. Look at the detail in the stripes. You've actually got the sketches of the other pirates in the back there, and the Smee is actually embroidered here on the breast, on the left breast. This is super cool shirt. I mean, so good.
I like that a lot.
Also sold out. And then there was one more thing. They had a Lost Boys. They had a couple more things. They had the feather in your cap dad hat, which is nice. That's a real subtle one. I think that one's pretty dope. And then I just kind of jumped past it, but the crew neck tee here for the Lost Boys. Of course, this is the back. This is the front. So, I do like the Lost Boys flag here. I wish this was the front. But whatever. I'm the weirdo here. You're
always the weirdo here, Dustin.
They did a tux for the Hooked It. So you got performance hybrid shorts, and then you got ladies, you got hoodies, youth hoodies. I love it. And then isn't that crazy? Look at it. I mean, this was just a massive drop.
This is a very big drop. Very happy to see. I must say, it's been kind of rare for us to see Kunus and hoodies drop at the same time. Typically, they'll kind of wait to see what Kunu sells the best, so they know what designs bring in the hoodie. So the fact, they must be really confident in this drop, as they should be. It was a great drop.
Yeah. We skipped over the Lost Boys polo, which is also really nice. It's got all of the Lost Boys from the animated, just lovely. I mean, a really strong drop. Like I got no complaints. There's something for everybody here. And let's see what the fans said here. Gabe showed up and says, I saw your comment earlier. Never Grow Up was my personal fave. Lost Boys was a good call out. Hooked was the best from today's drop from Brian. Regarding Navigating Neverland, Ron says, I like the design which the parchment looked like the pirate map. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe a blue background with a gold metallic variant. I dig that, Gabe. That would be really nice. Black one made me feel like the Lord of the Ring maps needs a little bit more color. Yeah, that's fair. It definitely requires a close inspection. That's one of the reasons why I think it's going to get a colorway, or it's going to get the metallic variant. So Brian says, can we get a hook drop bangarang? Maybe that would be cool. Or just hook, like the hook. Awesome. Just really, really fantastic drop. I think we've heard what everybody's favorites were. And now the Navigating Neverland did not sell out, though. That's kind of an interesting signal when you look at Smee sold out, second star to the right sold out.
But you don't know, they could have also printed up a ton of them,
Yeah, they were deep. They were very deep. This is Disney. This is why this is one of the reasons why you want to be very smart about if you're trying to resell Disney, because on one hand, Disney will always sell. On the other hand, you're competing with the company for how many Disney shirts they made. And judging by D23, people are still trying to move certain D23 shirts from 2 years ago now. Yep. Like if you've got the genie's going to go. If you've got that Mufasa Lion King shirt, the green and black one, those are or if you have the red colorway of Sketches to Screen, Sketches in the Stars, that those three are still pretty good. But if you have some of the other ones, you might be still sitting on them for quite a while. So just be careful about like speculating on Disney stuff, because you really got to know what you're up to. So yeah, I think and then was there any new field notes here? No, I guess that was the main thing. Let your fandom take flight. Scotty is back from daddy leave, by the way. Yeah, welcome back. Just in
Welcome
time
back,
to
Scotty.
judge.
Actually, I did reach out to Scotty and I did check in on him on how dad life is doing, and he's doing good. I think I should actually. He wrote to me. He said, "Dad life is honestly one of the greatest things ever. Very challenging and will make you crazy at times, but it's worth every damn second of it."
That's great. That's nice.
So I'm very happy for him. He seems to be doing great, and very happy for him. Very happy to hear everyone's doing well over there.
Yeah. Well, I think that'll do it here. By the way, if you've got any thoughts or comments that you didn't share, send us an email, wearablefandom@gmail.com. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the video, please do. It means a lot to us and encourages us to keep going forward here. And John, do you mind? Could you get Mickey? I want to ask Mickey a couple of fun questions about what he's up to.
Oh, let's give Ron a quick shout out. Denver meetup during Fan Expo Denver, May 28th to the 31st. If you're in the area, definitely go check out Ron's meetup.
Yeah,
there's an event. Yep, there's an event details in the Roosevelt Insiders event page.
That event I just might have to attend. Let me see what's going on. Oh, man. 28th to the 30th. It's the Forest Moon Festival, Ron. It's right against the Forest Moon Festival, which is basically a big Star Wars event in the Endor Forest Moon Forest where they filmed all those scenes from Jedi. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I go to that for a day and then hop over to Denver. Denver is a very, very easy flight for us. So, yep. Make sure that you guys, and he did get he mentioned that he got official meetup status. There as well.
Perfect. Good for him. Yeah. Yes.
So great. Well, we hope everybody will come. Okay. Mickey, are you ready to answer questions on our way out?
Oh, yes. He's ready. Yes.
All right. Mickey, I want you to tell us, is John responsible for the kidnapping of a famous celebrity?
Don't answer that, sweetie. Don't answer. Don't. If you ever want to eat again, don't. Oh, yeah. See, you're good. No, he said no. He said no. John's not.
Did he say no?
He's like, I was with John every day, except for when he went away. Where did you go,
well,
Dad?
We're gonna do it old school this time, John. And always remember, everybody, wear mighty things. So long. Bye, Mickey.